Hi guys, this is Abhilash Geeta Balan. If you're a parent and you have a child at a very young age, this video should be very important for you. And or if you have a reading, if you want to always cultivate a reading habit and never was able to do it till now, this video should be watched by you fully. Right? So, why I always wanted to cultivate a reading habit from a very young age, but for some reason I was not able to do it. So I didn't give it too much thought about it for till now. But today I was thinking about it. Why wasn't I not able to cultivate a reading habit? So then I realized that when I picked the book at a very young age, I don't come from a very educated background, and my parents are like very moderately. They've not gone to college. They've gone into business at a very young age. They've kept me very good. They've given me a proper education. Everything was perfectly fine with my parents. But I didn't have somebody. It didn't come naturally to me. Reading didn't come naturally to me because I don't see anybody around me having a reading habit. I never saw anybody like that. So first thing is it didn't come naturally to me. I had to put effort and time to start cultivating a reading habit. But the time when I started doing it, many of you guys would have faced this when you're a child. You find it two reasons why a child drops a book after he picks up the first book. First reason is he finds it very difficult to understand. It's difficult to comprehend huge words, big books. So you lose interest, you lose motivation reading that book, completing a book, right? The second reason is when you picked up reading a book, a really good, interesting book, and you cross the first phase of difficulty in language, difficulty in reading a book, all these things, you've crossed to the second phase. But here the problem is when you start a reading habit, your peer pressure, basically your friends and around you would say, why are you wasting your time reading a book? You read, you've been studying all this while for your exams, for your school academics, but why are you wasting more time on reading a book, which is not your academic book? So let's go out and play, right? You probably don't relate reading to as a cool thing. Reading is not a cool thing at a young age for a student to do. So you end up dropping that book there and you go out doing something else. I'm not saying by this, I'm not saying no means. I'm saying people shouldn't do sports or do anything else. I'm just saying that is the reason. Since it's not a cool thing to do, you drop that habit of reading at that very young age. So once you leave that habit at that particular age, it becomes very difficult for you to come back to reading, right? It's like swimming. You have to learn swimming at a young age. It becomes a phobia if you don't do it. It's very difficult for you to learn swimming when you're old, right? Likewise, it is very difficult for you to cultivate a reading habit when you're old. It has to be brought to children at a very young age. Imagine every child in this world is able to read and has read about 20, 30 books, very important books, at the age of, say, about 15 or 16. So he's got a very good perspective about things. He's got a better understanding of the world that he's currently in, right? Education is always been a privilege to a lot of people, but that doesn't stop people from reading. So if you're able to bring the world's best 20 books or 30 books that every child should read, we're running this campaign and sharing stories wherein we are asking prominent people who got a reading habit, who have reached some goal in life, and we're reaching out to about 200 people and asking them what are the 20 most influential book a child should read. So imagine these 20 books are read by each child of this world, so they get a better perspective of things, right? So which means even a poor child can pick up this book and read. So we give these books on Sharing Stories platform on our Jaipur library for free of cost. You can come there and start reading those books. So if you read these books, I'm sure you don't have, I'm sure you don't probably have a school-fed education, but these books can teach you a lot of things, which is equally important to an academic education, right? So we are making education available to all, irrespective of you're a rich guy or a poor guy, or a rich girl or a poor girl, come from a forward caste or a backward caste. We're trying to make a change by making book accessible to everyone. So this campaign would ideally be focused on getting the 20 best books that a children should read, every child should read, right? So by doing this, you're putting a lot of perspective into the kid. He grows up to be a better individual, better citizen than he could be if he doesn't have a reading habit, right? So let's try doing this campaign. let's support. We look forward to your support on this campaign, guys. So see you. This is something which is very personal to me because I always wanted to read, but at very later stage I started cultivating a reading habit. Let's see what we can do, what change we can do from this campaign. Don't forget to write every day for 15 minutes. We call this World Harmony through writing. Spend 15 minutes every day writing, which helps you decluttering your thoughts, which brings a lot of clarity to an individual. Imagine the entire world does this, and the entire world is a lot more clearer in the thought and in the process in the decision making. This world would be a better place. Bye guys, Abhilash Kitawalin signing off from Sharing Stories.